Hey guys, we're going to talk about collographs today, so I'm going to go through basically what you'll need to get started. You're going to check this poster first thing. A collograph is a type of print. You're going to be creating it, adding things to a base. So you could see the bird or the turkey example I have up here. It's a very large one. You are going to be starting with, number one, choosing a paint shirt. I already have my apron on. 2, pick a cardboard you want. Now you're going to have to go down here, and you can't see this in the video, but it's a second drawer on this green shelf. There is a whole bunch of different sizes of cardboard cut all ready for you. Now if you don't want to make a giant collograph, then pick a smaller one, okay? For your first time, I would pick a small one. And then if you get good at it, you can do bigger ones. The third, it says choose your sticker foam and draw simple shapes from that. So right here is the sticker foam. Guys, it doesn't matter what color the foam is. There's a bunch of different colors. It just matters that it's a sticker, because this is foam that you peel the back off. So I've pulled, some of these are scraps. You don't have to have a brand new sheet. Just pick out what you want. So cut out the foam and stick it to the cardboard. Now you could draw on your shapes first. I would recommend that. So if I'm going to create like a heart, I would draw it on not the colored side but the paper side. So I would draw a heart, and then get your scissors, and scissors can be located over here, and there's pencils over there too. Cut it out. And then take your cardboard, write your name on it, and your art code. Then hide it on the back, and then start peeling the paper off of your foam and stick it on. Now, that's pretty simple. I don't want you to leave this much empty space. So think about what else you can make. Simple shapes. Cut long rectangles. Okay? Cut them into squares. Peel the paper off. It says on number 5, next you're going to be choosing a paper, and I'm going to talk while I do this, and you're going to write your name and class code on it. Now, we have lots of different sizes of paper over behind me over here, or you can go over to where we keep our collage things and choose a large size paper. I've picked out this red paper. It doesn't matter. The bigger the paper, the more printing you're probably going to have to do. If you just want to do one print, then you're going to choose a smaller one. I've got 4 corners done now. I'm going to do one more, like a cool zigzag design on the edge or something. And then what I'm going to do is peel the paper and stick it on. One thing it says up there, the foam cannot overlap, so I cannot take this foam and stick it on top of the other foams, or the print will not work. So I cannot stick this foam on top of this foam. It does not work that way. Okay, I've got this really cool lightning bolt thing going on over here. I think I need something else over here. Maybe another lightning bolt, or just a cool design. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. It's whatever you want. And I'm doing this very quickly. Okay, so there's mine. I've stuck it on. Okay, now I'm going to set this to the side. It says next you're going to choose your paper, write your name and class code. I already said I did that. And then turn it over. I have just chosen wet paint from the paint shelf. And what you're going to need is a paintbrush. And it says to brush the wet tempera paint on quickly. The reason we have to do it quickly is because the paint will dry. So we have to do it quickly. So I'm opening this up, and you could possibly do more than one color, but just for time's sake I'm going to do one. Should I do red? No, because my paper's red. So I'm going to choose like yellow today. And I'm going to just brush it on real light. You don't want thick, because the thicker it is, the more likely it'll cause a not a very good print. You're just doing it real thin, and you're brushing it on really quick. If it gets on the cardboard, that's okay. Okay, so I did it really quick. Then it says press it onto the paper. When I press, I try to use my body to press it down, so I'm going to stand up a little bit, and I think I'm going to do the corners, so I'm going to start in the corner, and I'm going to press it really hard. I would even flip it over, maybe if you can do it without moving it. Sometimes that's hard. And rub on the back a little bit. It's easier to do on other types of prints. This one might be a little too difficult to do. And then I'm going to pull it off. So there's my print that I made. Now, this is when you do a first print. You might want to do it first on goose paper. This was not goose paper, but if you want to, you can to test it. The yellow, I don't really like the way it turned out on my red. So what I might do is, we cannot stick this in the sink because it's paper. I would just maybe wipe it off really good and then switch it to another color. Remember, this is not washable. So you just have to wipe it off. So you can try another color and print it again. You could repeat a pattern, or if you got a small paper, you could just do one. Okay? Another idea is if you want to do a simple one, you could get a lid and just stick on a lid. Now this we could use our inks. So if I pull out an ink, I could even use the inks. Press it down. Or you could use the paint, whichever one you want. The inks are real easy to use. And grab my paper. Don't forget to write your name on it. Press it down, and there's a stamp. Okay? Easy peasy. So that's an easy one if you don't want to, if you just want to make a simple shape and repeat it over and over and over. Okay? So I'm going to keep playing with this and try out Collographs today if you'd like to try something new.